okugaruka mu masomero, they come back with another level of indiscipline. And yet you as their teachers, tirinyo bazaire babo. But in the 3 mu myezi esatu okumala isomero, they are well behaved, they are okay, no pregnancies, no killings, no what. But the 1 month, 2 months you send them back home, they come back when they have put things upside down. Do we now blame the civic education from you as teachers, or it is lacking back home where you send them?
It is in their homes. You know, for us teachers, I think from the Bible times,
yes,
Jesus called himself a master. He was addressed as a master.
Yes, teacher.
And you know, when you are a master, the subordinates fear you.
Okay.
I think for us as teachers, learners take us as master and fear us and respect us at times more than even their parents. Because for us, we can penalize at any time,
yes,
and guide them at every other time. I think parents are becoming too daddies. You know, there is a difference between a father and a daddy. So when you're a daddy, you pamper children so much.
Okay.
You give them a lot of freedom. You love them more than love. To the extent that you spoil them, forgetting that these citizens of Uganda are not only going to help you, but they are needed for the whole society of Bundibujo, the society of Ndoroko, Popoto, and the like. We are here with different tribes, like we are discussing here. Me, I'm Mkonzo, but I'm Mkonzo of Wenda. Nanganapo and the Ababuchi Bamasi Savana, Osanga to Katra will be grab in New Emaya Hamba Nabana. He took us to Hamba. Oh, the times we punish them, and they fear trouble with ball. In America, Mother, I give you Mother, we are going to Christmas.
Yes.
Now you leave them to visit their aunties and how they visit their sisters and how eventually, that's when they come back term 1, like we shall report on the 2nd of February for the new term, new year. You will find that week 1, a senior man teacher will call all girls and test for pregnancy and find the girls that have become pregnant. You test them as they
leave school.
Will you find them pregnant? No. It means a teacher in this country is doing a lot of work. Let me throw it. That is why we are waiting for because the teacher is doing a lot of work. 3 months with the learner. I leave the learner to go home. 1 month in the holidays. Comes back pregnant. Meaning schools are doing a great job.
Why don't they really address this? Why don't you add these people what they deserve?
I don't know. I think president.
He's the president already.
We are already doing it in a president manner. The other day you had Honorable Mukasa putting it on board.
Okay.
There is a section already.
Yes, please. Thank you so very much. So if you've just joined us, we are in the district of Bundibujo. Program Ekiimeza always comes your way from Tuesday and also Saturday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. in the evening with different panelists and also different topics and different ideas. Now, let me run very fast to the youth. And after you, all of you submitting, you're going to pose some questions to the RDC and maybe the EC, then you can crown it up. Maybe you have the audience viewers, they can also have a mic check, and also they can submit something, then we can call it a talk show of today. Let me start with the president, the youth leader in the Bundibujo district. Now, being a president or a top youth leader, oyino bjunanziwa bukoto muno kurawa kwa kyone kirikusoboka kugambera your subordinates abakwebembera kuraba inyigira omukaruru akobusinge now in the campaign, even next year after elections, and even after the declaration of the results. Otekereho bulyoki, what role are you trying to put in order? Kurorangu tuwatunga akaruru akobusinge mu district eno ya Bundibujo and also the neighborhood districts at large.
Well, thank you so much, moderator, for that wonderful submission you've given me and its question. Indeed, as the young people of Bundibujo, the power of Uganda and Uganda at large, we have challenges, and I, as the leader of the young people of Bundibujo, that I'm trying to advocate, see that in the coming election, we have a free and fair and a peaceful election at the end. We are trying to work hand in hand with the security, that's the office of the RDC, to give us time. That's talk shows on radios, because we don't have a TV in our district, on radios, whereby we have most people who are being engaged in violence, they are our young people who are living in the villages. Whereby you find me as the young leader of the young people, I can't make it patrolling all the villages across the district.
Yes.
Because our finance at the district is very low. It can't support me or finance me to reach out to those districts, teaching these young people how they have to handle themselves. Because they join these groups, violence, because they have something that they are lacking.
Okay.
And that is the thing that we want now to go via radios. I know most of them don't listen to radios. We are going again to emphasize.
You can buy that and go on their TikTok.
That's all. We are going to use all means.
Hey.
See that at least we have taught these youths of ours how to take themselves. We blame them here, but we have to blame ourselves because we don't teach them
As leaders.
as leaders. You find that someone from Tokwe, a certain village in Tokwe, doesn't know the chairperson youth in the Ujo district. And he has never heard about anything called youth.
Okay. Youth leadership.
Youth leaders, he doesn't know about anything. That's why, even us as the young people, we go ahead and request the government. The good thing we have the representative of the president, that let also the younger people have an independent organ as the young people of Uganda, whereby we can have a cabinet minister for the youth,
By the way.
whereby we are going to have commissioners. It means when you have a cabinet minister, I have a right to write my proposal and I send it in his or her ministry. They send me, they give me money to move
And
across
civic education among the youths.
among the youth. But now you are sending me 1.1 million to go and mobilize all over the district. 1.1, and I have a debt of
1.1 billion.
million.
Yes?
Yes, 1,100,000.
I thought it's 1.1 billion.
No, million just
Huh?
for the whole district. And I have a council of 11 members. Of course, when we are sitting, they need something.
Of course,
council
allowance.
So how am I going to deduct that money? And I reserve money to go in the field.
And how often does your council sit?
It sits every after 3 months, because that's when the it's quarter. That's when the money comes. So these young people, we blame them here. Hey, you are Manya, you are the one who is causing commotion, violence. They are lacking something, and that something is within us, the leaders.
Okay.
We have to go ahead and preach that gospel.
Ekirikumanyisa iyo no uramudo yao abana bantu kubachwera musango. You're not blaming them.
I'm not blaming them. I don't blame the young people.
So when they go chaotic or they go violent in this season, still you don't blame them as a leader?
Then I have to first blame myself. First. Then I go ahead and blame them. Because if I had gone to teach them and tell them what to do, that's why even the teacher has told you, the teacher first takes himself to be an example. That's why when he goes to class, when he's talking in, does not allow any child to go in class without that. You understand? So I have to look at myself. How am I advocating this?
Okay.
Then I transform it.
You spread it to
I
others.
spread it all over the district. So these young people, as I know, and with the support of RFPJ, I don't want it to end here, to end today. Today it has called for a small group of young people, which I wish they call a big number. Why at least? Because at least that's why you heard me telling them, when they move here, they should go and tell a friend, and they tell a friend to tell a friend.
Okay. They disseminate that information.
That information to help us have a peaceful election in that coming year. Because indeed, we are the victims. Everyone, his or eyes are on the young people. And now we want to show them that us being the young people, but we are the more energetic, knowledgeable, and the wisest. That's why we are the majority. And the government tend to see us as the minority. We are the majority, but we are in the government. We are the minority.
Now, if I may also pose the question to you as the president of the youth here in Bundebuju, what do you think could be the major cause of these youths you are leading to engage in violent actions or violent season of campaign and so forth? What could be the major cause?
The major cause is unemployment. First, unemployment. and civic education.
Okay.
Unemployment, you find that someone to get 1,000 becomes a surprise on his side. And when you give him 1,000 and you say, now, do you know what? I think that cow of the RDC, go and throw a stone there. And I give you 10,000. Then you see, you will calculate 10,000. I have one bottle of beer. I have manya mairunja. I have this and this. Then you will pick a stone and do what?
Throw it.
But if he's having something that is doing, you will not see him involved in those acts.
So unemployment, what the percentage here in Bundubujo?
The percentage here is very high, and unemployment is at 70%.
Oh.
That's why you find that someone is educated, but he's on the street again. Our wage here of employment,
The salaries people get.
no, salaries, and because when they increase the wage, even the job opportunities increase. Because when they are if they have added 2 million on a certain organ, it means they will need some more 2 people to be getting that 2 million. So you find that if it is CDOs, and this one qualifies, so get that chance to move out from the street, join the government.
Okay. Thank you so much. Your name? Tumsime Ronald, the youth president, the youth leader in the youth council of Bundubujo. Thanks so much for your submission. Now, I'm quite disturbed by the percentage of the rate of unemployment among the youth here in Bundubujo, 70%. I think the leaders also and the stakeholders out there watching this program, please intervene for such that before we go to elections, at least they get hope of getting something to do so that they can live in a conducive environment here in Bundubujo.
Maybe one moderator.
Yes, sir,
I wanted to have an interview.
yes, please.
We'll interject a bit, but for purposes of clarity.
Yeah, clarity, yes.
I want to clarify on something, because my youth leaders highlighted on a lot of things, but I will not really concur with the percentage, because to me, the fundamental challenge, as far as I'm concerned here,
Especially the youths.
it is the entire mindset.
Huh?
It is mindset. It is not unemployment.
So it goes back to civic education.
Civic education, but the challenge is still mindset. Because one, this mindset cuts across. Meaning ne kwata habana, ne kwata ensinganto zenyini,
Abazere babo,
kwata habazeyi.
n'abemezi.
For example, out of 10, every 10 children we screen during pregnancy screening, but 4 are pregnant. The rate of teenage pregnancy is high. Of recent, I will not mention the school. You saw me in the secondary. Mutamuem, Osana Havana, like 3 classes, pregnant. This is now. These are the statistics. It is a very big threat. Pregnancy. Even the dropout rate is also high. Arunabana are registering for a PLO, no for a UCE, na USCE, but they did not see it. This finally become, they also claim that they are unemployed. This is the wasted youth. Is frustrated. Is part of the unemployed margin. So, the youth leader, the good thing we have an ideal youth leader who is very strong.
Yeah.
So he has now a task before him. All of us as stakeholders. You have to do a program. With resources, you don't need that 1.1 million. Because if the RDC is moving the field, move with him. If the DUSO is moving, book with DUSO. Let us move. We'll call another youth leader. If the cow is moving, she stays. We have now barazas in most of the sub-counties. So we shall now bring these youth leaders on board to run a program where then we harmonize. You see, government is all about coordination. Together, hand to hand. But now we have in the Bundubujo, we have the highest number of juvenile raiders. In fact, that is 2024. Bundubujo led in terms of the accident. The rate of accidents. Bundubujo carry region about both fatal and serious accidents. We have juvenile raiders P6 P5 ali apikipiki ali mkuvuga motoka so hano kuboyemera wino bwona ura motoka yenu yagwa ono batwara guhinga ono bagarambarara so it means abo bora they all comprise our wasted youth abo bora so nobody then others don't want to work now they wait for these other husks wanyuma yakukoa kwa vestinga abazere they also give them a portion agam ne erusigalire yo so there is cash they are now actually they have been enticed to go into the cash world before they do what so they go into formal employment so I think that one has also raised the
he must work onto it.
So and he has it as now.
Okay, thank you so much. Now let me hear my sister here. I'm forgetting the name. Saidate. What is your role? What are you planning? And at least with you are kind of special from the people I'm seated with here. You on the other forum of understanding maybe how the look of things. And tell us how prepared are you as the youth and your fellows outside behind us to have a peaceful season of campaigns and election at the end of the day.
Thank you so much, moderator. On my side, like me as a youth leader,
and feel free to speak any language of your choice.
I'm prepared to educate my fellow youths on how to conduct a peaceful
campaigns and elections.
Yeah, campaigns and elections. That though we are not from the same parties, I come from NUP, he's from NRM, it doesn't mean that though he's from NRM or I'm from National Unity Platform, I can't work for
the youths around.
Because my role is to work for the youth as a leader, not for the party. Am I allowed to use my...
Please speak it out.
I'm there to work for the youth. Every cover Roma, that we representing Gahai, Oma Council. Single work with party in some book on the National Unity Platform, then now call it our youth, our National Unity Platform.
Continue. Yes.
Nerechina babwera although audience we nanga ya estimate ambuchube or move yatfangana funyo muboma with the opposite side nilyanyi munimu courage emunemu wangani simwase mbitunyo muboma eti amani niminyerera nindo akeba kolera like if you bring out your issues, who will work for you? Only that.
Okay, so now being that in Bundubujo, the setup in Kolengera Bundubujo, it is basically, I don't want to go partisan, but I want to see the rate of your performance as a girl child and also a youth leader in the race of these campaigns. Otekereho buliyoki kurorangu n'abanywanyi bawo abom other parties, especially the leading party in the area, NRM, which gospel are you going to preach to them to embrace you so that they can send you in the council to lead them as a girl leader?
What do you think of
efforts? Yeah. Which efforts have you put in?
Amani okubi ose it is that tututyenange wambu in opposition nibali bengozi most of our youth ukawa vitu mu youth me as a person ukawa vitu mu like someone from NRM naende na for everywhere like satisfying herself and forgets the other people who did what who sent her. Me
okay, maybe say that as she's still thinking through what is going to respond. Let me first catch up with maybe Ignatius. But I want to thank you who is watching us and those who are also the audience, also listening to us and seeing us physically. I want to appreciate your precious time. If you just joined us, we are talking about the role of the youths in organizing a peaceful campaign and also election, since we are in this season of elections and campaigns for the year 2026 in the general elections on all positions of leadership, starting from the president up downwards, the chairman, LOC1, the local area leaders. Now, Mr. Ignatius, you ni maya torotoro no rujua kali sana kaitaga uturabize mbwangu bwangu mkomwebembezi. Are you a leader?
Yes, I'm a youth leader.
As of now?
Yes.
Okay.
An able one.
An able youth. Bike byotekaniza kutekesa munkora mkomwebembezi mukikado kene cyolimu na district yona kurango twakora akaruru na campaign ezobusinge hatari mukuhendeka hatari mukuchumetangana hatari mukujumangana, and at the end of the day we declare our leaders abarabakomerwe in a peaceful way.
Otimono Kiki, I want to thank you so much. To our viewers, by the way, let me first begin by thanking His Excellency.
Yes.
I want to thank His Excellency, the President. What is the meaning of protecting the gains? Now, these are the gains. If we have this freedom of speech, if we can host such kind of young people come and speak, these are the gains we are protecting.
Amid these NRM cadres.
Amid these NRM cadres who are here, sitting cadres at work. If you can look at, if at work is there, the RDC, if we have the EC, we have our chairman, and she's also here.
One man is
these are the gains we are protecting.
Okay.
And I'm assuring you, we shall continue protecting these gains.
Safely.
So, bouncing to your question,
yes.
Moderator, I want to first give a clarity. In the beginning, we want to kumanya. If we are to have a peaceful elections, what are the factors? A peaceful election. You can't just come out of the blue and you say that the youth should have a peaceful election. No, there's something that we are supposed to do, we as leaders, together with the government, see that we are the youth have not engaged in malicious damaging activities. Number one, me as a leader, one is to do civic education, which I do every day. Every day I go to the field, because I reach out to my youth and encourage them so much to resist away. Because security will not know that you were youth, they have to arrest you if you go into bad acts. Those are one of the things that we tell them, and that is what I'm going to ensure, that I give enough civic education to my youth to make sure that they don't interfere with security, they don't interfere with other opponents. What they should do is peace. And I want to slightly go below your question. Why do youth go into those things there? What is that major thing that causes them
to go violent?
I want to first disagree with RDC. Because when we talked about unemployment here, basic, most of them here in Buduzo get pregnant, and they find have you as government ever asked yourself why? What think you? I want to be people are hungry here. Okay. These gardens you're seeing, all this green thing you're seeing here is only cocoa. And I want to assure you, moderator, that this cocoa you're seeing here it is season. Okay. I want Mr. RDC to first make a good research. In days of when May, June, July, August. You take your time and so no you understand that thing? In that bid of not having something to eat, there is that battlefield that no.
I understand.
You understand? So one of the things to address that one is first put their measures on how we are first going to handle that one. And one of the reasons as to why these youth go violent is ordinary with this some small money. Then
all you have this specific.
I'm talking about the candidates.
Okay.
This time around. Syndicate. These are the people that you have that are coming now to contest. So now Ignatius now you see when they are hungry.
Twende milimo twende chokuta.
Twende milimo twende chokora walo hapa si bambenjera mbasabo mpira mbakora. Now in that bid of wanting to get something to eat in the evening, nitakusanga umutu warubu mogu gwakora ki gwakosinga omwana kwatibale ya motoka yoli kora kino kora
Ekiimeza bazondoka teta kanimpura kuno bundu bujyo mwineyo the presidential skilling bagisera badegi
the presidential hub skilling
the skilling hub soto abako tengejinga aba bana babo gamba they are idle and tebene chokora they go and engage themselves, make themselves busy in those skilling hubs.
It's for free.
First of all, I want to thank Akike, thank you for the question. The hub is there in Toropa.
Yes.
Kibuku. But I'm telling you that hub there, it accommodates very less
population.
Very less population. For instance, so far we have I think to Akafunda 3 phases.
3 intakes.
3 intakes. They take 50. Per intake.
Yes.
How many youth do you expect to be going there?
And how many youth do you have in the total youth on the ground?
I think the other time when His Excellency was here, I want to thank the team that at least they raised that thing there to increase the number. It's one of the reasons, I think it's one of the things that we really need to focus on. And it's also good that now the president has also given them some money through their support to empower them, to make sure that they have done something.
So maybe if you can, I seek information from you. The third phase of their cohort, the third cohort so far. Are they productive on the ground?
They are very productive. They are very disciplined. Actually, when they come back, there is that message that now they come preaching. Now those are the gains we are now protecting as NRM.
So now you are running away from the many unemployed. It does not take away the fact that we have
value addition.
Yeah, that's value addition. We want to thank them. Okay. We also want to look at during election and after. Yes. You have engaged the youth before election. Yes. You have engaged the youth during election actively, because for us we participate actively. Now what happens after?
Very good.
That is always a question. Nanye nka Ignatius nka Boki, for me I'm going to mobilize, and I'm already mobilizing for His Excellency because he's going to perform highly in my sub-county. What will happen after? Because now that we're mobilizing them, they're expectant of something these many weeks and months. They expect, actually, according to our manifesto. Yes. I'm not together, we tell them our manifesto, education, health, blah, blah, blah. There's always post. What happens after now election? Nanya kaboki ni nyagomba government kumanyia. You as an individual? I'm just giving an example. As the youth. Okay. We expect government to manyira some of the youth. Give some employment opportunities to us. To go on bagende batiskai kana nanye ya kiki kuba nanye government ya manyira nanye next time if you are hosting me nanye kikata kuli ya talking na Marial, they also address me as an RDC. It's not bad. Is that what you're working for? No, it's not what it's what I'm working for, because I also need the opportunity at the end of the day. But we are really advocating that one. I want to also, as I'm finishing up, comment on something Chairman Kiagambiri. The matters of the youth are really being underestimated. I really wonder why. Because youth contribute 71% of this population. I wonder why government really calls us a special interest group. That thing is bad. For instance, if you check on our youth officer, he's not a youth. If you check on our CDO, he's not a youth. How would such a person, at least we have our RDC who is a youth. For that one, I can find him on the way and we talk. I can address my rub shoulders together. And we rub shoulders together. I can address my issues to him. But honestly, the government should have some changes on those things there. Okay. If it is youth, give us our ministry, give us our CDOs, give us our youth officers, such that we can manage ourselves better. Okay, thank you so much, Bwana Ignatius. And I think for the interest of time has run so very fast. We want to come to the climax. But before that, we have the audience which is seated in here. And I think they also have a word or two they can submit to our discussion of today. Then we can have a climax. I think you can see.
Maybe Bwana moderator.
Yes.
For going to the audience.
Yes.
When you go there, 1 minute. 1 minute. It can even be 30 seconds. Both Ignatius and so we have a zero. In the concept of food security, government in arrangement, you but you find almost 99% or 100% coverage. Your net is 1 crore. Cash crore. Okay. And when we talk about family planning, it does not mean getting injections and pure plans. I think family planning family planning means preparing for the family, for the household. You have food That is family planning. Mineral injections to look they are not bad, by the way. In African culture, it is food. So, if you're the cardinal role of a parent is providing basic necessities. And the first necessity is feeding and shelter.
Simple.
Simple.
Thank you so much. So I think I can briefly go into a commercial break. Then after I get my audience, 2 or 3 people on behalf of the border and also another stakeholder, then we wrap it up and we call it a discussion. Thank you.
Nganze lisima kutsebo kusadana ndambieno eyo twamatunga hano okwa 4TV nganze suka isimo bwembembetia owe 4TV ende mwasinja kutsebo etuherera endambieno ngatanda kusengalya zetanda kutuku inje amena bakanyawaramu mulongo Gerard Benjamin chamani owe bodaboda and Masoli bodaboda Rider Savings and Credit Association ekitunga kino niche bodaboda ekika collaborate ngana government in fact nganze tuka elisima RDC wetu we bujo haibana his excellency hawa menyerera bodaboda kandi etakayo kwa mtendo automika hano omubiri outwamayingiramu awarelangara tukamengira omukaruru kano itonge bodaboda kusinge ngaba yusi tukarangara tute bodaboda you know bodaboda esenunga bura hano bandu abakakolisibwa kutsebo wabandu kasamalera kandi bodaboda ngamuwa abawo mabo kuba moderator angu bodaboda abasenzenene erihanga abandu abatwete mibiri wameya abantu abanene bali bodaboda banasomire bodaboda Rider they educated banganalangara ngo abantu sebasomire abali bodaboda
and is one of the highest sector.
Yes, and SN bodaboda wanganayibara watembero ulimo na bodaboda we going to come reach chechele kiresa inasima president abetu menyerazi bodaboda ngale kana ende akebya kasa no ewetu bwendera ngokwa betu hadisikuse bwendera ngande bisima wejo ende bwendera district tukatunga a stronger bodaboda sako ekebya ikakora omubiri munene olangara kikasomese abantu buhoro ekasomese development na transformation echo nganza eribuliaho cyo makisa kutse erikanganiaho electoral commission omubiri twenge bodaboda tukakwa na accident trauma ndo omubururu buno unase bodaboda ni kabya is a frontliner abakabya embere everywhere anywhere omakarukan because they are going to use us as a PPC yetu nisibaka kolesaya so nganze ri oninga abanabe bodaboda kutse abarumbe bodaboda eri nanga umale bya linalietu atukolesayo echasi kenondeke tukontroling accident because obo mezibu etro itwe nitwe tuwe powers kandi obo mezibu etro boleho sebo lolawa ngali anze ewonga naliongera okwebinywa beno and abanabe bodaboda politics is not food ni game ikabya yakolayete iyalawa so we should not focus on politics ekabya season itwetuleke tungeside echenga ngaba na bodaboda we should not be sided because we are like tulenga we are like red cross we got everybody so inga unzerera inga ni musima RFPJ and masinjo mbiliono kandi hay mana 4TV inga ni musima and when we just tuno mabuhoro and we are going to proclaim obuhoro omuhangeri osi etuke bwenda masida kusefogoda.
Thank you so much Bwana Malongo for such a good submission, and I think you can share the microphone to someone else, then you can also hear what he's saying. Yes, my brother.
Thank you, the audience.
Yes, please.
The RFPJ, the team from the RDC, and the returning officer. I'm Raj Edmond from Totoro Sub-County. Now we use councillor to be.
Waiting to swear in?
No, not yet.
Okay.
I'm here to comment. To comment and advocate for peace. We have called for it here. So, as of time, I'll take I'll talk that according to observation and what I've had here, I beg the government to bring the youth on board. Then secondly, to know what are the reasons for that youth to why they are doing it what they are doing to, because they know them as the head of violences, that they are the one heading violence. Yet they have not known why and which. So under these ones, if I talk to my local language, say on my sub-county there, down there.
In seconds.
Okay. Nkulaliriya abanantotolo banakyanje abakumi nti mukome bebemberi banu abamubaliye muntu atakukomera muntu atakuambirija wenene okome kusirikira ngokubone mwebemberi wawe ne wahawa kwenda kukolera ekisemei dumbi nkulaliriya yo kunte mukome President Museveni na bebemberi banu abatigaye mwebalemu.
Okay, mukome President Museveni bulio mkusikira koko enchwamu yawe eraveri. Thank you so very much the audience. Those are a few, but among the other many who are there in the crowd, but for the interest of time we may not have each one and every person talking, but I want to appreciate you, our loved viewers, and also the panelists, Bana RDC, the EC, the Women Affairs and Security, the audience, the Youth President, the Women Youth Councillor, NUP under NUP, and also the Youth Ebo Youth?
NRM
Youth Leader, and all other people with me here, plus all of you who have been following us and viewing us. I want to thank you, our sponsors. That is the RFPJ, Rwenzori for Peace Forum and Justice, and they have always in charge to sponsor this program. I've been your host, program Ekiimeza, Gonza Semuni Akiki. Until next time, have a blessed night.
Fort TV, Ikara Osemerirwe.